Hello, Scorpio. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for coming on to my YouTube channel. My name is Cassandra. I am the witch, the spiritualist, the founder and creator of Magick of Eden. I appreciate you as always. And if you are returning, of course, I am so happy to have you all back. My Eden family. So basically, this reading is going to serve for Scorpio. I set the intention that this reading be timeless. I set the intention that it resonates with those who need to hear it the most. And I already have your oracle cards, as you can see, they're right here. I already have them pulled. And for whatever reason, so I actually had to stop because I started your reading earlier, but life got in the way. Of course, you guys know that I have kids. But what I feel like, I had to stop because for some reason it just didn't feel right. So I was like, you know what? Let me just stop recording and then I'm going to come back to it. So with you guys, after stopping, I can't help but feel like I remember hearing the words as I was shuffling before I pressed the record button. I heard, share the story of your pain. And earlier, for whatever reason, I kept hearing music. Like I kept hearing music and I kept having this feeling to tell you to share to start getting into performing, like the performing arts, specifically music and like playing the guitar and something about singing. Like that's what I feel. It's singing through your pain. It's like sharing your wounds with the world in a way that it's like you reach. Spirit is saying, I need you to reach the pits of people and really have them connect with the shadow aspect of themselves, because not enough people are doing that. They're becoming oblivious to this other aspect of themselves. And it's like they're looking for a way out, but what they don't understand or recognize is that in order to go out, they have to go through the darkness. And I do feel like for my Scorpios, it feels like you guys are healing from things that you're not talking about. So if you're not going to talk about it, Spirit is saying, I need you to sing about it. I need you to perform. I need you. There's therapy. Being on stage and performing and you indulging in the essence of art is very therapeutic. And you can find therapy by expressing these parts of yourself through your music. I don't know why, but I'm also hearing like subliminal messages. It's like you're leaving traces of your pain or the fingerprints of your pain through your music, and people who are hip to you, who vibe with you, will catch on to that, and it'll really recognize, it'll ring a bell like, wow, like it feels like this person is really going through something. I can connect with that. It's like what I'm hearing is that you've been putting on a show as if everything was okay, and it hasn't been okay. Like it feels like my Scorpios are going through something deeply transformative, but this feels in a sense like Spirit is telling me not to shuffle, but this really does kind of feel like it just feels like you need to come out and say something, like you need to come out and sing through it. I don't know why, but the artist Willow is coming through for whatever reason. Like I resonate with her very deeply. Like my Jupiter sits in the sign of Scorpio. I connect with Scorpionic energy very well. Like the Plutonian energy, I'm all about that shit. Like I love that energy. But for whatever reason, Willow Smith is coming through. I wonder how she's doing. I wonder if she's okay. But anyways, it's not even, just about her. It's about all of my Scorpios. Check your sun, moon, rising, whatever it is. But I really do feel, yeah, like there's an aspect to you that needs to be shared through your music. And for whatever reason, I just can't help but feel like I just heard someone say nobody gets it, but like nobody gets it. Nobody understands. No one's been through it. And I feel like a lot of chaotic energy. Like I'm feeling a lot of chaotic energy. Like you guys just don't feel, it's like I just heard the word withdrawn. Like I'm hearing like some people feel extremely withdrawn. Some people feel it's like you're not trying on purpose to keep secrets. It's just the fact that you don't say anything because you don't expect for anybody to truly understand. It's like you get a really bad rep for keeping things to yourself, but it's because no one really understands you on a level the way that you do. No one can really analyze and really sit in the pits and the depths of their feelings the way that you can. And so it keeps you from saying things because you don't want to feel like you're being overbearing or overly intense to people. It's like you come off as extremely intense, but you don't mean to be that in a daunting way or in a way that that's off-putting. It's just no one can handle that type of intensity, so you keep it all in. But I'm here to tell you, no, you come here, you take up space. Come here and continue to take up space because there's something in you that the world needs to see. There's a vulnerable aspect of you that the world needs to see so that they can see the rawness and the realness of healing and what that really truly looks like for some people. And when you do that in music, it's like music is a universal language. We all connect through music. People from all different walks of life, everything has music in it, from the song of a bird to the crawling of an ant. Everything has music. Even the vibrations in a sunflower and a flower and plants all have a song. They all have a song to sing, and they're all connecting with the universe through music. This, to me, what Spirit is saying, I want you to play your heart out, sing your heart out, give your voice to the world. Give us a song that we've never heard. Give us the saddest fucking song that you can ever conjure, because that is how we connect with you. That is how we can understand you. Give it to us in the rawest way. And the Spirit is saying that because that is going to be your ultimate healing. That is the way to healing for you right now, Scorpio. If you are someone who feels that they are not very artistic, share a song with someone of how you feel. Share your playlist. You know what I mean? Share your playlist. Like, that's what's coming through. Like, that's what's going to help you get to the healing that you need. That is how you feel. That is how you connect. Okay, I'm hearing Spirit say to flip the cards over. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's move these out of the way. And I pulled quite a few cards for you. I'm not sure why, but that's the way that you have a lot of pentacles here. Like a lot of pentacles and cups. Wow, that's wild to me. I feel like with your cards, you have here the 10 of Pentacles, you have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, you have the 6 of Pentacles, you have the 3 of Cups in reverse. Of course, there's that disconnection. You feel disconnected from the world. The World card is here in reverse. You also have the Knight of Cups here in reverse. Yes, you are definitely disconnected right now. I will definitely say that it definitely does feel like you're connected. Like no one is truly understanding no one's understanding. Like you can't articulate it. And even though the Page of Cups is not here, the Page of Cups energy is present to me, the way that I feel. And with the 9 of Pentacles coming up in reverse here, this to me definitely does, you do feel disconnected, you do feel tapped out, because the 9 of Pentacles does connect us to the elements around us. It connects us to the beauty of life, you know, because that is definitely Venusian energy. But with it being in reverse here, with this being in reverse with the rest of your cards here, it does feel like a major disconnect. Like the word literally is disconnect. Like that's the message. Like I feel disconnected. And so in order for you to reconnect, Spirit is saying, I need you to do that through art, through singing. You know, maybe you want to get into poetry, but for you guys specifically, I'm hearing music. Like music is like the go-to for you guys right now. Now, with the 6 of Pentacles and with the Ace of Pentacles here, what it looks like. Yep, the Ace of Pentacles here, the 6 of Pentacles, you have the 10 of Pentacles. I honestly really do feel like I just heard the word monetize. Like, this is going to sound like, because I'm a Capricorn now, okay? So I don't mean to like have my Capricorn tendencies bleed into your reading, but what it sounds like is I'm hearing Spirit say monetize your pain, or like you can benefit from this, and it's not even really just about making money, but it's really about you just simply sharing your story, and then what comes after that is just like an after effect of you just being honest and raw and authentic. Why not do it in a way that you want to do that also benefits you and your way of living, to give you the peace that you need, or not even to give you the peace, but to help you tap into the peace that you need. For whatever reason, I'm feeling drawn to my Witch's Brew oil, which I absolutely fucking love. I don't know why I feel the need to show y'all that. But this is my Witch's Brew oil that will be available in the Apothecary very soon. I know it looks kind of red. It's kind of tinted red a little bit because of the dragon's blood in it, but I feel the need to anoint myself here. Oh man, I love this oil. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah, Scorpios, like seriously, like I really do feel like you guys are being called to share these aspects of you. If you guys hear anything in the background, it's more than likely my refrigerator, because I am in my apothecary. My apothecary is in my dining room. So yes, I definitely do feel the need to tell you that. But anyways, I feel like Spirit is like, I really need you to be committed to your healing. And the way that you heal is through music. I need you to share your passions with the world. I really, really do. If you feel that no one understands, Spirit is saying that there is a tribe of people waiting to connect with you that do understand, that do go through some of the things that you go through in a similar way. It may not be all the way the same, because we all each have our individual experiences, but Spirit is saying that there are people there who vibe with you that will definitely understand. And now I do feel like with the 10 of Pentacles here, this is bringing me to tribal like energy. It's bringing me to connection. So even though you feel disconnected, Spirit is saying, although you do feel disconnected, understand that there is a tribe of people waiting to connect with you, and you can reach them through your song. Reach them through the song is what I'm hearing. I don't know why. I just heard the word billionaire. And I'm also seeing some of you guys becoming public figures, and like you really testing the limits of what vulnerability actually is. I don't know why, but I see you guys becoming public figures, unless you already are a public figure. And as I say that, we have the Queen of Cups here, dead smack in the middle of the reading. I cannot make this up, you guys. I truly do feel like you are also healing. And it's so interesting because for Cancer was also going through like they were in the pits of it. But in your reading, you're also in the pits of it. And so for my water signs, there seems to be this element of healing that you guys truly do need. Especially for you right now, Scorpio. So for my Scorpios watching this, I pray for you guys, like seriously. Like even at the bottom of your reading, you have the Sun card in reverse here. So this definitely does make me feel like some of you guys are going through a very tumultuous, dark, low vibrational time right now, with that card coming up in reverse like that at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like it is time for you guys to really start giving more to your emotional healing and really start expressing and sharing that more. We also do have the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. Yeah, I just heard outer body. This feels in a sense like, I don't know why, but I'm getting a feeling that someone just doesn't even really want to be in their skin. Like they're just looking to I just heard escape reality. Like they're having a really hard time with reality right now. Let your music be what guides you to the stars. Let your music guide you to the cosmos. Let your music guide you and take you there. Let your music take you on a journey. I really do feel like Spirit is telling you to sing your song. Even if you feel that you don't even know how to sing, Spirit is like, I don't want to hear that. I just want to hear your voice. I want to hear you sing. I want to hear you give yourself in your music. Whatever that music looks like for you. That music could look like journaling, or that music could look like whatever. Express yourself through song, in song form, is what Spirit is saying. Now, of course, I'm not trying to tell you exactly how to express yourself, but I really do feel it. There's an emphasis on music. There's a reason why this message is coming through the way that it is. And I'm telling you, like, and as I'm saying that, I'm connecting to sirens. Like, there's this siren-like energy. And instead of it being something like, I'm not saying that sirens are malicious, but instead of it being malicious, I feel like the siren song in this case is the song of your pain, but it draws people into you and it makes people want to know you more, to understand you more, to see, okay, how can I show up for this person, or how can I show up for my neighbor? What if my neighbor's going through this? And it creates this domino effect of people asking a question and raising awareness and bringing awareness to to other people who are suffering. Like, I'm telling you, I really do feel that there is a reason why Spirit is coming through telling you to dive into music. I stand on that, and I'm here for that, like, all the way. With the Queen of Cups here, with the Queen of Chalices here, this to me is this element of being gentle and not so piercing and not so stinging and not so poisonous and not so sharp edged. Like, there is this need for you to be still because you have been in a tsunami of emotions. Spirit is saying, I need that to be calm. Use the song to calm the waters. I see you floating in a river or a lake, and I see you in crystal clear water. So I feel, to be honest with you, that this vision is coming through because Spirit is like, I need you to connect with water that you can see, that you can clearly see through. So I don't know, I just heard the Bahamas. I don't know why that came through, but surround yourself in bodies of water with a very clear, as clear as it can be. You know what I mean? But that is a reflection. I just heard Spirit say that is a reflection. That when you look into the clear waters, not only can you see the bottom, but you can find yourself, your soul through those waters. Connect with your ancestors. You can find some of your ancestors at bodies of water is what I just heard. So let's go ahead and flip these cards over. You have Wrap, Purge, Simplify. You have Mystery, Magic. You have Self-Worth. I love that. Self-Worth here. And you have High Priestess of Fire. I love that. Taking Action. And you have Oath. Interesting. And you have Sad Embrace. And then you also do have Solitude. So with all of these cards that just came out with your with the oracle cards here, I do feel like, if anything, it makes me kind of feel like, of course, that as you're going into this element of what feels like hermit-like energy, what I'm hearing Spirit say is that now it's time for you to return to yourself. You're not necessarily going to be alone. You're going to return to yourself. And sometimes that is a very lonely path. Sometimes the path to self is very lonely. And I do feel like, if anything, you are worth it. You are worth healing. You are worth purging anything that is creating blockages for you. You are worth everything. And of course, with Mystery and Magic coming up here, you are someone who people view and see as someone that is very mystical, that someone who's very mysterious. There is a mysterious element to you. You may have a Scorpio rising, or you may have a Scorpio moon, or you may be a Scorpio sun. Like, seriously, like, there is an element to you that is very mystical. But at the same time, I feel that by you withdrawing and you pulling back, you're not pulling back from people, but Spirit is saying, I need you to return to yourself. Self-worth. That is the reason why self-worth is here. With the High Priestess of Fire and Oath here, to me, this is you being dedicated to loving yourself and knowing and seeing yourself as worthy enough to even go through the healing process, to share yourself with the world, because you deserve to do that. Spirit is saying, I need you to make an oath to yourself. This makes me feel like there's some of you guys who are actually doing rituals, who are doing bonding rituals with yourself, right? So for my Scorpios, I really do love you guys. My heart is with you. You know, share yourself with the world. Share your magic with the world. Share your ritual with the world. You know, some of you guys, again, I'm hearing you're a public figure. You guys are coming out in the open and being vulnerable. And as a result of that, the rewards are fucking amazing. Like, seriously. And of course, because my Scorpio babies, let's catch a vibe. Look at my skull. Isn't it beautiful? I love bones. I love skulls and I love bones, you guys. And I love sigils and I love markings. So I found this at a store, and I'm gonna talk about this more than likely in another video. So anyways, I love my Scorpio babes. And I hope to see you all in my next video. I hope you have a good night.